Impact, Kazuha, and Alhaitham are just around the corner. We're literally only a couple days away, or as of this recording, a couple days away. I believe when this gets released, we are only a day away from Kazuha and Alhaitham being rerun in Genshin Impact version 3.7. Now, of course, everybody's always wondering, like, is this the time to summon? And honestly, it's really tough to say no, only because of one particular character, and we're gonna get into that today. So, the question on everybody's mind is, should you summon for Alhaitham and Kazuha? What is going on, my dudes? Sasha here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. And of course, if you guys like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified of when the next Genshin Impact video comes out. And of course, leave a comment. Would love to hear your guys' opinion on that. But without any further delay, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alhaitham and Kazuha. That's right. We are talking about two boys here. The boys, yes. And honestly, I like both of them, but to be quite honest, one outweighs the other. But we're not here to just talk about them. We're here to also talk about their 4-star counterparts. So let's go ahead and dive into the first 4-star, Xiangling. Now, Xiangling is a great 4-star off-field pyro DPS of the polearm weaponry. She does so well with off-field DPS and of course pyro application between Guoba and her burst. It is there's no doubt in my mind that she's still one of the best characters in the game, and that's my opinion because of what she's able to do and able to help out with elemental reactions. How does she help out Alhaitham in this case? Well, Burn is a elemental reaction that's been in the game for a while, but as we just got Dendro characters in this, 3.0 and onward, Burn has become a reaction that really hasn't done much comparatively to its counterparts, Bloom and Aggravate. And to be honest, I can understand why. Burn is not that great. It's damage over time, which is cool, but Aggravate is that mega colossal damage, and then Bloom is a delayed mega colossal damage, but when in conjunction with Electro, yeah, it's pretty dang crazy. So Pyro's kind of gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to that. But Xiangling is still a really, really good 4-star character and great to summon for. However, she's been in the game since the start, and you also get her free. So you're getting consolation. So that's the downside to her. Let's go ahead and talk about Heizo. Heizo is an Anemo DPS, and while he is a catalyst user, he actually uses his fist to do damage, which is really cool. I need to take a swig real quick, hold on. Sorry about that. But yes, Heizo is a Anemo DPS that's pretty decent. That's really all it is. I like using him because his fighting style is really, really cool. But I don't think he's game breaking. I don't think he's one of the best DPS out there. And honestly, like probably in my personal opinion, out of the three, the least valuable. And it's saying something, especially like the reason why I say that, right? Let's say you're summoning on the Kazuha banner. You're already getting a unit that's way better in the Anemo element than Heizo, and that's Kazuha. And even if you summon for him on Alhaitham's banner, you have a DPS that's way better than Heizo. That's just my personal opinion on that. People might say I'm wrong, but that's just how I feel. So Heizo, I feel, is a thumbs down in this. But for me, if I were to summon on this banner, it'd be great because I still have not C6 the boy. So there's that. Now let's go ahead and talk about Yao Yao. Now Yao Yao I've liked for a long time. Yao Yao is a great character in my personal opinion, a great healer. The only downside to this Dendro healer is that another Dendro healer just came out recently with Baiju. Now, if you didn't summon for Baiju, Yao Yao's great. Yao Yao's fantastic. And honestly, there are many people who would argue that Yao Yao is a better healer than Baiju. I can see their point. I don't agree with it, but I can see their point. Now with Yao Yao, she is a great healer in the sense of burst healing almost. It's very different. You use her E and then you use her burst burst and then E, and you could just pile on the healing for your whole team right out the gate. It's bananas. So Yao Yao is a definite plus. I don't see really any downsides except for the fact that we did have Baiju just recently come out, so there's always that. I want to talk about Alhaitham first. Let's talk about Alhaitham first. I don't know if you saw me, but I was like, let's talk about Alhaitham first. Now, Alhaitham is a Dendro one-handed sword DPS character. He does really, really well in Electro Comp teams because of Aggravate. He's great. I think he's fantastic, and the way that his kit works is a better Keqing. Now, people might be like, but Keqing's bad, or Keqing's just meh. The reason why I say better is because for his burst, or Keqing's burst, Keqing is stationary. Alhaitham can move around, so you can activate the burst and then run away. For his E, it works better in my personal opinion because of the application lasting a little bit longer, and you can also apply Dendro with just your attacks in general because of how his kit works. So he's really good. I like him. I think he's fantastic. Let's talk about Kazuha, the contender for best unit in the game. I think him and Nahida are the two best units in the game. And what he's able to do, and I've talked about it in my build guide for him, is absolutely insane. And getting him C1 makes him that much better. His swirl reactions are great. His elemental reactions in general work so freaking well. His abilities just work. He just makes the game easy mode. And how he's able to shred through enemies, it's a no-brainer that he's one of the best characters in the game. You could combine him with 2 out of the 3 units on this banner, and that team would work. That team would absolutely work, with Zhangling being able to do off-field DPS with the Pyro, infusing with the Swirl, and then you have Yao Yao doing your healing. This banner's golden. Now, let's first look at this banner, because I think you already know where I'm going with on Kazuha, so let's talk about Alhaitham's banner first. Alhaitham in general, great DPS, very fun to use, but kit uninspiring. I do think that his kit is better than Keqing's, but it's just the fact that it's the same kit as Keqing. It's legitimately exactly the same thing, and that's what sucks, is that it's a very uninspiring in that opinion. But he's hot. He's good. His DPS potential's great. He works with Electro teams. He could work with the other 2, even 3 technically with Hazo, but not entirely. Should you summon on Alhaitham's banner? I have a very easy answer for that. Not when this boy is out. This is a must summon. What are you doing? Why are you even on my video right now when you already know that Kazuha is a must summon? Please don't leave the video. I need you here. But Kazuha is a must. He is that good. And he is not, like, nobody's been able to dethrone him except for Nahida coming close. And that's close. But Kazuha, I feel, is the best unit in the game. The best character, best bang for your buck, right there. And then again, you already get Zhangling as a free, but Constellations work really, really good on her, and Yao Yao's healing is really, really good. It's a no-brainer. Summon on Kazuha, that's it. Game over, end of story. If you're not gonna summon on these banners, wait till Fontaine. That's my personal opinion on this, but Kazuha is definitely a must summon. This Should You Summon video is actually a lot shorter than most, only because of the fact that it's a no-brainer you should be summoning for Kazuha if you don't have him yet. Please, heed my words. It takes a while for him to come back, and there's good reason for it. Summon for him now, he's worth your money. Now again, if you guys like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified of when the next Genshin Impact video comes out. And of course, leave a comment. Would love to hear you guys' opinions. That's going to be it for today. Love you all to death. And as always, we will catch you guys in the next video. Please take care and be safe, y'all.